Having sex in the parking lot?
It's ridiculous, Steve. Like, I mean, does that make sense in a parking lot?
Right, and if you're working together.
Right.
And how long have you guys been together?
We've been together for a year and a few months.
And do you love him?
I do love him, Steve. I care about him a lot.
And does he, other than the accusations, does he treat you good?
Well, honestly, Steve, he makes me feel like sometimes. Prior to the accusations, everything was fine, everything was cool, but after...
And you never cheated on him?
I did cheat on him. In the beginning of our relationship, I cheated on him because it was a new relationship. I didn't know where the relationship was going, if this is, where I wanted to be. So I was still testing the waters. He was doing the same thing as well. But once I realized that, I actually do want to give this relationship a shot, I cut people off and I was focused solely on him.
Right. So you stopped sleeping around?
Yes.
Okay. And but he knew about that and he throws that in your face?
Yes, constantly, all the time. And it bothers me. Like,
a year and a half, I mean, you got to let it go, right?
Right.
Do you feel like working together is healthy for your relationship?
I'm a little concerned because we're going to be working together once again, and I don't want the negative energy and, the same accusations to carry on into this new workplace.
Well, if you're arguing at home and then going to work together, it's probably not the best thing in the world, right?
Well, yeah.
Now, he's cheated on you.
He has.
How many times?
He's admitted, 4 different times.
When's the last time he cheated on you?
He told me that it was during a falling out that we had in December.
This last December?
Yes.
And why do you stay with him if he's always cheating on you?
Honestly, I love him, and I know people make mistakes, and I feel like the reason why he's thinking this way is because of the accusations, and that's why he's doing what he's doing.
So so he took a lie detector test, right? What if he fails for more than what you know about?
If he fails for more than what I know about, I am going to be hurt. I'm going to feel betrayed because I've been criticized, I've been scrutinized, I've had my integrity questioned, and to find out that you're sitting here crucifying me for the same thing that you're doing, and you're making me feel like we're doing the same dirt. Like, it's not fair.
Right. So would you stay with him?
No, I'm going to move on and heal and just get my life together.
There you go. All right. Let's meet your boyfriend, Uche.
What kind of woman leaves work for 7 hours without communicating? You left work at 1 o'clock, and then I didn't hear from you until midnight.
Okay.
You told me you were going to the clinic. No, you told me you were going to the ER, and you came back with a receipt from the clinic. It said you checked in at 5 o'clock. But where were you for that 4 hours?
Before I left, I told you where I was going. So for you to sit here and be like, oh, because I wasn't feeling well and I left for this certain amount of hours, there's times when you're gone and you're away from me and I don't be like, oh, well, you was at work for this. Who was you doing this or that with? It's not fair.
Well,
and on top of that...
Who broke off the communication? That was you.
You caused that. That was not just me. You caused that as well.
We gave you a lie detector test, Uche, and we asked you, while in a relationship with Naomi, have you had sexual physical contact with more than the 4 other females that Naomi knows about? And you answered yes. You said you confessed to having sexual contact with 6 or 7 women. You're unsure of the exact number.
It wasn't like actual sex.
Just kissing.
Yeah, kissing.
Kissing's not cheating.
Yeah, well, that was the question that I was asked. So, I asked him, kissing, having sex. He said, yeah, kissing's part of it. But out of the 4 women...
Kissing, sexual contact.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Is kissing cheating?
If I kissed another man, would you feel happy about it? How would you feel if I kissed another man, right?
I came here...
Since meeting Naomi, have you had sexual intercourse with more than 4 other females? Because you know about 4. Mm-hmm. He answered no, and he told the truth. Naomi came here and she took a lie detector test. And we asked her, since being in a relationship with Uche, have you had sexual physical contact with any of your coworkers? And you answered no. You told the truth. Since being in a relationship with Uche, have you had sexual intercourse with any of your coworkers? You answered no. You told the truth. It's very good, right?
It's good so far. But
Even with the story not adding
You've
up.
seen the show.
I'm hoping she passes the test.
She made a confession. She confessed to having contact with 3 other men and intercourse with 2. So, if you add them up, that's 6 to, 3 apiece.
What do you mean? You're disappointed. I'm just as disappointed.
You know what? Like I said,
you
some
confessed
certain
to
stories
6
don't add
other
up.
people. My
We've
3
been going through,
to your 6 to 7.
Yes, but it was just kissing. And some stories don't add up. And this has been since November.
Because you are doing your dirt, too.
And who are you doing your dirt with?
What do you mean, who am I?
You told me 1. Now it's 3? Who were you doing your
Okay,
dirt
so
with?
you lied to me as well. So we're not going to sit here and scrutinize and go into details because you weren't quite as honest. So please don't sit here and crucify me for the same things that we was doing the same dirt. So you can't sit here and crucify me as if your dirt was less than mine.
Do you guys live together?
She lives with me. So living girlfriend and girlfriend is different.
So you live together?
Yes.
Okay. Well, why don't you guys just get separate apartments and see whoever you want to, and then when you guys want to hook up, you call each other and just hook up.
I proposed that idea to her. That's not what she wants.
That's not
I proposed
what
that
I
idea.
want. When I swore up and down, you was accusing me of sleeping with, and I was telling you up and down, I did not do this, which I was not. Why would I disrespect myself like that? I respect my integrity a little more than to be having sex in a parking lot, especially with a coworker. I know we work together. Just to get back to you,
you have a
that's
sexual
dumb.
intercourse?
That's
you have a sexual
dumb.
intercourse with someone in the parking lot?
No, I was not having sexual intercourse
who was the
with
part of
nobody
the
in the.
two?
That was not anybody at work. I
There
passed
was
a
no
lie detector.
there was no coworker.
Nobody at work.
Okay, which is cool. But how many men out here have cheated on their girlfriends by kissing another woman? I don't really classify that much of cheating. I knew my boundaries. I didn't even have sex with another woman. It could be a kiss on the cheek. It could be a hug.
Sexual,
kiss.
Yeah,
right.
like all the guys out there to be like, I did.
I might have blacked out.
You might have
Oh, he blacked out and he fell into some. Honestly, Uche, like,
Okay, stop. Just stop. You're going around in circles. Either you want to be together and you want to be faithful to each other, or you don't.
I have no problem being faithful to Uche. I have been, like I was telling you, like ever since that incident.
But what I'm saying is, when you break up, when you're in the moment of frustration, you guys get in a fight, it doesn't mean you go and leave and sleep with somebody else.
You're right, Steve. I was wrong for that. I can accept that.
But I'm not saying anybody's wrong here. What I just don't understand is, I mean, what the hell, man? You're both doing your stuff. Just like I said, why wouldn't you both have your own places, sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, and then when you want to sleep with each other, say, hey, Uche, come over.
I propose that idea, Steve. I propose that idea.
It's not a bad idea, is it?
I mean, it's not a bad idea, but like.
But you know, through the fall, Steve, throughout the fallout.
So I want to know, what happens? You guys staying together, you're breaking up?
It's without trust, there's no relationship.
So okay,
You know?
so we both broke that trust. Why can't we both acknowledge that and then move forward from that?
Because it shouldn't happen from.
Because you don't want that.
No, when we had this discussion
Just
the first
say,
time,
I
no,
don't
do
want
not,
that.
I do not want that, and I've talked to her about that.
Okay.
Without no trust, there's no building, there's
So
no
if
relationship.
you're going to go out and get your own apartment, walk off the stage.